Welcome Aquarius to your September reading. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for this month. Aquarius, I'm going to start off by pulling your oracle cards. This is going to give us the core themes coming through for you. I will then go ahead and pull your tarot cards to get further insight and deeper messages. Aquarius, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to start off over here with prosperity, and I am just going to get your clarifiers. So we want to see now what prosperity is for Aquarius, please. And we have the Eight of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. What a positive message coming through, my dear Aquarians. Aquarius, what I am seeing for you in September is that you are going to get an incredible surprise, offer, opportunity, gift, something, my dear Aquarians, that I do feel is going to have a great impact on your month and perhaps even for the next few months coming. Whatever is in that cup holds the essence of prosperity. Now, prosperity is anything that makes us feel abundant. You can be prosperous in your love life, in your financial life, in your family life, your health, your spiritual life. Of course, for everybody, it's going to be completely different. But we do see it coming in. And the way it's coming in, my dear Aquarius, is going to amaze and shock you in the most wonderful way. I do feel that this is coming from a source that is very unexpected, and I do feel that it's going to catch you off guard. But it's good, wonderful news that might take your breath away, but it's going to be because you cannot believe how wonderful this is. Now, my dear Aquarians, of course, this is going to be so different for everybody. But examples of this could be hearing that you've got a job that you've been interviewing for, and maybe there has been a long process because there's been so many applicants, and you're down to the last 2 or 3 people, and you get the job, and you are made an offer. This could be, my dear Aquarians, that you've been going out with your significant other for the longest time. And as far as you understand, perhaps they told you they're very happy with the way things are and they want to keep it like this. And then out of the blue, they ask you, come on Aquarius, let's get engaged, let's get married, let's do it. And it's something, of course, that you have been praying and wishing for. And so we see you feeling very prosperous in love. My dear Aquarians, as I said, this can come through in so many different ways. All you need to know is that it'll come through in an area that is significant and meaningful to you. And with 8 of Wands coming through, Aquarius, you do not need to wait long for this to happen. I do feel that in September, you are already going to see signs of whatever this is starting to come in. It might not all come in at once. There might not be a flood or gush of prosperity for everyone. But Aquarius, please know that once it starts, momentum will build and pick up. And before you know it, you will have this feeling of abundance being showered down upon you. So please take it where it resonates with you. Right, now let us move on and see what opportunity and change is all about, and I'll get your clarifiers. So we want to see now what this is all about for Aquarius. And we've got Two of Wands. We've got the Eight of Cups. And we've got Six of Wands. Another positive message, Aquarius. Aquarius, where I see this wonderful energy of opportunity and change coming through for you is in an area where you have held a long anticipated dream. This dream, I believe you have had for quite some time. For some of my Aquarians, this could even be years. It's a dream, my dear Aquarius, that hasn't left you. So once again, as you can imagine, this is going to be personal to you. You could have held on to a dream about living a certain lifestyle, maybe relocating to a coastal town or to a mountainous village, or perhaps to live in a certain country, and you've held on to this particular dream for years. This, my dear Aquarius, could be the dream of being self-employed, and you long to do something that you are good at, but as of yet you haven't found the courage or the opportunity to get going and implement it. Two of Wands tells me that many of you in September will start taking this dream a little further. You will start actually planning it, my dear Aquarians, writing things down, researching things, looking at ways how you can do it. If this is that new business, what do you need to do? What do you need to see a lawyer? Do you need to see an accountant? Do you need to register for tax? What kind of a product or service are you going to offer? Do you need a website? Are you going to have a social presence? I see you already thinking and being very analytical and strategic. If this is you looking to relocate to that dream country, same sort of thing, my dear Aquarius. You're starting to do the work. You're starting to look at what kind of visa you will need. Can you work there? Will you need to pay tax? Can you get accommodation? And so what you are doing now is you are making this a little bit more of a reality. And as you do that, we see a gateway forming for you. And now this opportunity and change in September becomes very viable. All you need to do now is keep working on it and take all those plans and action and put them into motion. Once you take that step from planning into motion, my dear Aquarians, what we do see is that you will meet with success. Six of Wands is our victory and success card. Whatever this opportunity is that's going to bring in a wonderful change, it's going to be a change in your favor, a change that's going to give you an incredible sense of accomplishment. Now, this could very well be associated with our prosperity, or for many of my Aquarians, this could be something completely different. But please know, whatever this dream is for you, you can take this right to the end where it becomes a very lucrative, successful reality for you. So, my dear Aquarians, this is going to be a very exciting month for you so far. Now let us see what peace is all about, and I will just get your clarifiers. So we want to see what peace is for Aquarius, please. And we've got the Hierophant, Strength, and the Knight of Swords. Now, Aquarius, when you receive the message of peace, it usually comes in an area where there was chaos, conflict, or some kind of disruption. And we see this coming through, my dear Aquarius, with somebody coming through here presenting as the Knight of Swords. Now, this could have been a masculine or feminine, but I feel that there was somebody in the recent past who behaved quite aggressively to you. And it was quite unexpected, Aquarius. This could have been someone you know, an acquaintance or a colleague, but it was unexpected aggression and chaos and conflict that they brought into your life that left you feeling quite overwhelmed and taken aback. And what I see in September is that you are going to find the strength to overcome or face whatever this person did. Now, Aquarius, this could have been, say, a colleague who all of a sudden at work turned incredibly competitive and aggressive towards you, and you were so taken aback by their behavior, you didn't do anything about it. You felt so overwhelmed. This could have been a friend who out of the blue just started yelling and shouting at you, accusing you of something you didn't even do. And because you were so taken aback, you didn't say anything. But in September, what I am seeing is that you, my dear Aquarius, regain your strength in this situation. Just as this young girl is opening and closing the mouth of the lion, so you are going to stand up and face and confront our Knight of Swords and meet them head on. Now, when you do that, believe it or not, it is not conflict or chaos you are going to ignite, but you are going to bring peace and harmony and balance back into your life. Because I feel, my dear Aquarians, it's not sitting with you. The way they have behaved or what they said or did, it's not right. And only when you address it will you bring peace back into your life. You will be at ease now with yourself. You would have had the opportunity to say what you've had to say, and you are ready to let it go. Whether you make peace with Knight of Swords or you let them go completely is entirely up to you. The big message here is when you stand up for yourself, that is when, my dear Aquarius, you bring peace into your life. Right, now let us move on and get a message from your spirit animal for this week. So we just want to see now what Aquarius' spirit animal would like to share with them, please. And you have got number 5, Bat Spirit. A rebirth is reassured. The number 5 is your lucky number. Any combination or variation of the number 5, please consider very lucky. The bat is your spirit animal. So wherever the bat comes up for you, this too is a blessed sign. And the message here is a rebirth is reassured. And this rebirth energy is touching everything we have seen and spoken about. You're going to have an opportunity to bring a rebirth into the area of prosperity by accepting whatever is coming your way. You're going to have an opportunity to bring rebirth back into your life by now bringing down from the spiritual plane a dream you have held onto for many months, if not years, and make it a reality. And finally, you will bring rebirth into a situation that has been very uncomfortable and unnerving for you by facing it, dealing with it, and moving on. And so, my dear Aquarius, September is going to be a month filled with prosperity, opportunity, change, and rebirth. Lots here to look forward to. So that's all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful month, and I am sending you all so much love.